Here we are at the end of runway 27 at San Diego, headed off into the sunset. In the cockpit, ready to go, flaps armed, throttle comes up. Check the engines to make sure they are spooling up. And as we begin to roll, I turn my attention to the speed tape, watching for my V speeds. VR, rotate. Next thing I'm going to look for is a positive rate of ascent, and when that happens the gear goes up. Next thing I want to watch is my altitude. At 500 feet I hit the speed button, autopilot, auto throttle, and lateral navigation, and the aircraft begins to bank to the right, which is our 290 heading. That's the flaps going up. You can see the Naval Air Station and that runway 29 to the south. You can see our turn off of our runway 27 at San Diego. So as we climb out, just scan the instrument panel. Notice the speed bug is at 250. Our speed under 10,000 feet. And we can flip off some of the lights now that the gear is up and we're off the ground. Mainly these are taxi lights. You can see the runway there in the background, and Southern California, San Diego behind us. And we're coming up on our flight level 10,000 feet, and we are also approaching our first conditional waypoint along the 290 path. We can now flip off our landing lights as we reach 10,000 feet. And notice our speed bug has jumped up to just under 320 knots. The nose comes down and we begin to pick up speed. And we make our turn towards our first published waypoint. Beautiful clear day in Southern California. The tone indicates we are 1,000 feet below our cruising altitude of flight level 320, and the throttles begin to come back. Notice our top of climb bug on our MDF display, a little green circle. Zoom in, see it a little bit closer, and we're coming up on our Catalina VOR waypoint. Here's the island of Santa Catalina. See the airport just off the left of the nose. And as we come over the VOR, we've reached our cruising speed. The throttles come back and we begin our turn back towards the coast and the Ventura VOR. As we head towards Ventura, you can see the twin parallel runways of LAX off the right side of the plane, the Palos Verdes Peninsula just above the tail. And as we approach the coast of Ventura, you can see Point Mugu Naval Air Station just below the left wing,
Oxnard a little bit further out, Camarillo right under the nose. More to come in our next and final segment.